traders. I decided to cover the crude oil, like my first market, to observe here and to alert you about potential opportunity here. We spoke about this actually last week. So I see that crude oil got a good potential for another upside move because we got a breakout of the multi-day balance and balanced regime that we were basically trading for about 10 days. We got a breakout last week, and I watched this like a classical pullback, pretty much like a normal reaction on the market. And this is like pullback into the recent swing lows, if you check here, and this is the 4-hour middle Keltner line, which is basically representing like a 4-day average line. So price went upside, went into the extreme, and then natural reaction into this middle Keltner line. And I do expect another upside leg going further. So I will advise you to watch for buying opportunities on the crude oil and eventual upside targets. You can place at the recent swing high. Definitely the level to watch is at 63.80, but then to watch the level at 64.75, where is basically the area of this recent swing lows from here. So crude oil, definitely watch for this pullback swing play. We can put stop underneath somewhere in the middle of this, so maybe 62 level can be stopped, maybe 61.75. If you like tighter stop, you can even place tighter, but that will be advised for this one to go for a long this pullback and potential expectation around 63.80 and 64.75 on the crude oil. Now I want to also speak about the other markets, and especially I want to say about this pound dollar, which has got a great run this morning. Actually, euro dollar, pound dollar got a very good trend days today, and it seems like they just keep going on. And intraday speaking, you will just, from my perspective, you should focus on buying on the pullbacks. We just reached the swing high from April 6th on the British pound, so that's why we got some reaction from, but I don't see this reaction like to be anything substantial. Basically, we lost some supply on that pullback, so I literally expect another upside move on this one, and probably the pound dollar will head to the very big nest of the highs, I will say, at the 1.4 zone. 1.4 zone is a important level to watch, and if you play for a long side, especially if you play for a swing trade, the 1.4 level will be a great level to exit and a great target zone for this along on the British pound dollar. So I will advise you to watch for intraday buying opportunities, buying the pullbacks on the 5 and the 15. Watch for the targets around, and the first target can actually be set on intraday at 1.3955, 945, but the swing target can be placed at the 1.4 level. So great run, momentum is increasing on the way up, good imbalance so far on this currency pair, and this is one a great condition for me for the further upside movement. Right now, recent swing high on the test, but watching this current supply on this reaction, it looks like a pretty corrective, so I expect another upside swing during the day. And the last one I want to show you here is basically this gold chart. So basically, gold got a major breakout of the 70.55 level, where we got a major breakout last week, and we got some of the exhaustion so far. That's why we got this sell-off. Basically, price sold off from 17.90 all the way to 70, like $10 drop. But basically, this was mainly caused by this exhaustion. After the buyers broke previous day high, we got exhaustion, and this is the result of that exhaustion, this sell-off. Now, we also can see the free pushes up, but I think basically that you still watch for a pullback place the long side, especially if you see some bull divergences that on your oscillator momentum oscillators. We can still see the gold have a plan of the space to go higher, and probably 1813 level can be in the play, speaking on the swing term. So watch for this pullback, watch for supply to decrease in power, and then eventually watch to load long positions on the gold with a major target at 1813.